but what to you is the definition of success?
I would probably say it is a combination of two things. I think it is contribution. So, have you done something that mattered ultimately? And specifically it mattered to people. And then the other thing is, I think happiness is either overrated or almost a complete myth. And in fact, interesting, Thomas Jefferson did not mean happiness the way that we understand it when he said pursuit of happiness in the Declaration of Independence. He meant it more of the Greek meaning, which is closer to satisfaction or fulfillment. And so I think happiness is, so I think about happiness as the first ice cream cone makes you super happy. The first mile of the walk in the park during sunset makes you super happy. The first kiss makes you super happy. The 1,000th ice cream cone, not so much. The 1,000th mile of the walk through the park. The 1,000th kiss can still be good, but maybe just not right in a row. Right. And so happiness is this very fleeting concept. And the people who anchor on happiness seem to go off the rails pretty often. Sort of the deep sense of having been, I don't know how to put it, useful.
So that's a good place to arrive at in life.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, like, who was it who said that the source of all the ills in the world is man's inability to sit in a room by himself doing nothing? But like, if you're sitting in a room by yourself and you're like, all right, or, 4 a.m, it's like, all right, have I lived up to my expectation of myself? Like, if you have, the people I know who feel that way are pretty centered, and generally seem very, I don't know how to put it, pleased with, proud, calm, at peace. The people who are, sensation seekers, some of the sensations, by the way, there's certain entrepreneurs, for example, who are like into every form of extreme sport, and they get, huge satisfaction out of that. Or, there's sensation seeking in sort of useful and productive ways. Larry Ellison was always like that. Zuckerberg is like that. And then, there's a lot of entrepreneurs who end up, drugs, like sexual escapades that seem like they'll be fun at first and then backfire.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you're able to be at peace by yourself in a room at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I would even say happy, but I understand Thomas Jefferson didn't mean it the way maybe I mean it. But I can be happy by myself at 4 a.m. with a blue screen.
That's good. Exactly.
Staring at cursor.
Exactly.